Plato, a great Greek philosopher. Plato was a Greek philosopher, mathematician, and student of Socrates. He is considered one of the most important figures in the development of Western philosophy and one of the founders of the Academy in Athens. The first institution of higher learning in the Western world. Plato was born into an aristocratic family in Athens and was educated by some of the most prominent philosophers of his time, including Socrates and Cratylus. After the execution of Socrates, Plato traveled to Italy and Sicily, where he studied mathematics and natural philosophy. He then returned to Athens and founded the Academy, where he taught for many years. Plato is best known for his written works, which are considered some of the most important texts in Western philosophy. His most famous work, The Republic, is a political and ethical dialogue that explores the nature of justice, the structure of an ideal society, and the nature of reality. He also wrote Apology, which is an account of Socrates' trial and death. Plato's philosophy is heavily influenced by his belief in the existence of eternal and unchanging forms or ideas, which he believed were more real than the physical world. He believed that knowledge of these forms was necessary for understanding the true nature of reality and that the physical world was merely a reflection of the world of forms. Plato's ideas had a significant influence on the development of Western philosophy, and his works continue to be studied and discussed to this day. He is considered one of the most important figures in the development of Western philosophy, and his works continue to be studied and discussed to this day. His ideas were influential in the development of Western philosophy, science, and politics. Add more. Plato also wrote several other important works, including Symposium, which explores the nature of love and beauty, and Phaedo, which discusses the nature of the soul and the afterlife. He also wrote several letters, including the Seventh Letter, which is considered one of the most important texts in the history of Western political thought. In addition to his written works, Plato is also known for his influence on other philosophers. Many of his students, including Aristotle, went on to become famous philosophers in their own right and continued to develop Plato's ideas. Plato's Academy also became a center of learning and a model for other institutions of higher education throughout the Western world. Plato's ideas also had a significant influence on the development of Western science. His theory of forms was an important precursor to the scientific method, and his emphasis on the importance of mathematical reasoning in understanding the natural world was an important influence on the development of science and mathematics. In his later years, Plato's Academy came under attack by the political leaders of Athens and he was forced to close it down. He died in 348–347 BC, but his ideas and writings have had a lasting impact on Western philosophy, science, and politics. Overall, Plato was a prominent philosopher and one of the most important figures in the development of Western philosophy, science, and politics. His works continue to be studied and discussed to this day, and his ideas have had a lasting impact on Western thought.